We understand that one of the most exciting and yet stressful times in one's life is making a move. Even in the happiest times, if it's getting to a bigger home, a bigger yard, a new city, it's still stressful. We come to you with open arms. We come to you from a place of how can I help make this new adventure easier for you? When it comes time to selling, we know there's so many things that come into play that most people don't even think of. And that's okay, because we're thinking of it for you. Every situation is different. We've been through divorces, new babies, relocation. We've been through deaths. And all the while, our goal is just to help you get to the end game of what's most important to you. We come with a helping hand, and we come with experience to guide you, so the experience is as stress-free and enjoyable as possible. We don't come to judge. We don't care if the bed's made. We don't care if the walls need painting. We don't care if there's cobwebs in the corner. Our goal is to help make things easier, and 90% of the time we know getting top dollar is what most people want.
We've moved a lot in a lot of different areas, and we knew a lot about each one of the areas that we moved into, so it wasn't as much of a challenge. But moving out here was a completely different experience. We were moving to a place that we didn't know, and when I first reached out to Deb, she listened. She listened to what we were looking for. She listened to our desires and what we wanted in a house, and she actually asked a lot of questions of Mickey and the family to figure out what would make the perfect spot for us to have a home and what we wanted in that home.
I kind of felt like I had, a good friend here going, well, this is where the good eateries are, and this will make your commute easier in the morning, and all these schools are great, but this one kind of has this feel, and people tend to like this one for this reason, and I feel like we fit really well here. Knowing the kind of personality of the area helped us make that choice. It's worked out really well.
When we had someone to listen to all of our desires, it made it really easy to find the right one.
I love my room. I think it's perfect. I was really glad that she didn't get my room. I think it's great though. I love how big it is compared to my last one. So
yeah, my room's definitely a bit bigger and it's very zen, so I can relax in there. Yeah, I borrow their balconies every now and again. Through the emails and the questionnaires and the back and forth, Deb was just really honest and forthcoming, and she gave real opinions, not politician opinions.
It was paramount that Deb was there to guide us through that process, find the right place for us that we could just settle in and be settled out here in California.
Well, the last couple of years since Tony and I got married, we decided to put this house up for rent, and Deb was always there to help me get the new tenants in, make sure they were happy, make sure they had what they needed, and just took care of the house for me.
And she also did a good job of helping us get the right tenants in here. I mean, we always planned to sell the house, and just putting it up for rental was just a temporary thing, and the tenants we got in here took good care of the house, and we didn't have a lot of turnover, and yet we still got good rental fees for it.
And then the last tenants even extended, so that was our month to get the house ready for sale. So Deb actually got a contractor, we updated some bathrooms, and that whole project of actual construction, Deb managed the whole thing. Paid for some stuff we needed to do for the staging, and I was able to reimburse her later. So it was just boom, boom, boom. It was perfect.
I kind of look at it in phases. I mean, the first phase was developing the sales strategy.
Tony does sales for a living.
So I mean, we wanted to make sure that we got top dollar for this house. We looked at the house, and with your help, I mean, this house has some unique characteristics that I felt would appeal to a niche of buyers. And when we started to talk about the price that we wanted to get to, I think that your advice to us on what to do to prepare to be successful with that was spot on. And that was, we decided that we're going to put a budget in place to correct some things that may detract from an appeal perspective, but were very simple to correct. So we redid 2 of the bathrooms. but we did simple redos on them. So, the idea was not that those redos were going to sell the house. It was that those redos would put those bathrooms on the same par as the rest of the house, so it didn't detract. So I thought that was good advice, focusing on those things that detract from it. When we set the price, I think we set it perfectly, and I think that the testimony to that was that, when we did the open house for the realtors, we had several realtors that unsolicited put out comments on their card, 100,000 overpriced. Well, turned out they were wrong and we were right, because it sold for very close to what we asked for it, and we had 2 offers within 3 or 4 days. So I think that the strategy we had for how we priced the house, what we did to prepare the house for sale, for a quick sale, worked really, really well.
So here we share with you a few examples of some of the journeys we've been on with many wonderful families, and we're very grateful for each and every one of them.
It's a pleasure working with a professional such as Deborah, because she makes everything so easy. Our connection was right off the bat. And she helped me she gave me free hand, so I was able to really bring out my talent and help the client get top dollar.